Welcome to the second ever episode of the Fast and Goal podcast. My name is Gavin Fast, and this is my cousin and co-host Clayton Fast.
Hello, guys.
And we just finished filming our first episode, so we're hopping right into our second episode. And this is going to be a little more NFL based. And I have four players, a quarterback, a wide receiver, a running back, and a tight end. I'm gonna list them out. They're all fantasy sleepers, and Clayton is gonna rank it on a scale of 1 to 10 of how much he likes my sleeper. So 10 being it's like a must draft, 1 being he's gonna pass. So we're gonna start off with my quarterback sleeper of the draft. Um, this is the 12th ranked quarterback for ESPN's ADP for full PPR, which doesn't really matter for quarterbacks. But he is adding a wide receiver two to his team, and he is also adding a rookie running back who is a receiving back. So, gonna help him pass. He's retaining his wide receiver one and his wide receiver three and four, and also retaining his tight end. This team will be trailing in many of their games as they have the 30th ranked defense and actually just made a trade to make their defense even worse, really. But yeah, last year in 2024, Summer Sports ranked them as the 30th best defense as of EPA per play. Clayton, do you have any guesses as who this quarterback could be?
This has to be the Dallas Cowboys, bro.
Yes, it is the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, the 12th ranked quarterback.
No.
Adding George Pickens and getting Jaden Blue out of Texas from the draft. He's a good receiving back, very fast as well. They're adding what's his name? The Broncos running back Williams. What was his name? But anyways, they're adding another running back, Javante Williams. That's who it is. Javante Williams to kind of help out the offense. I think that's an upgrade from their running back room last year, Blue and Williams. But yeah, they retain CeeDee Lamb. As we know, he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. Then they have Tolbert and Turpin, two really fast and solid guys. And then Jake Ferguson is their tight end. I really like Jake Ferguson. There's really nothing wrong with him. He's mediocre, but seems to be pretty consistent as well. Yeah, so they'll be trailing in a lot of their games. I think Dak is gonna have to be forced to throw a lot in the fourth quarter, but just with this receiving room and this really good O line, I think Dak could perhaps even lead the league in passing yards again, like he did in 2019. He had just about 5K in 2019, which led the league. Clayton ranked this on a scale of 1 to 10. How likely do you think Dak Prescott is to pop off this year? He's being drafted as the quarterback 12.
I'm giving this a 3.
Mm,
Dak Prescott, give me a season where he has not gotten injured. He's always getting injured. He is starting to get older. He is always underperforming, even though he had 5,000 yards in a season. Like, it's Dak Prescott, bro. He's not him. Like, he can't do anything. He is not going on my fantasy team no matter what. I would pick Justin Fields over him on my fantasy draft.
okay. And is that a bias pick, or you truly think
Well,
Justin Fields is a
sorry, I
better
would
fantasy player?
I would even go for um let's say um
Can
give
you
me,
even name a quarterback in the NFL?
yes, I can, sir. I
Okay.
would go for Tua over Dak,
Tua over
which
Dak, right?
Tua
That's a hot
Tua
take.
is a little, I don't know.
He's also injury history, so
Yeah.
same reasons you've given Tua, you can say for
Tua
Dak.
seems like more of a runner. Like, you
He
gotta have
is.
that running capability, and like
He is a
um
little bit, I'd say. I'd say they're similar.
are we talking about like just fantasy points wise? Is this
Yeah,
what we're
just fantasy wise.
Oh, then I'd probably bump it up to like a 4.5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying I think Dak is gonna I'm not saying I'd personally want him on the Titans. as a Titans fan, but I'm saying I think he'll have a good fantasy year just because he's got Pickens, he's got Lamb, he's got Ferguson, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so my running back, I'm gonna make you try to guess this one too, all right? Let's see if you can go four for
All
four.
right.
This is the 25th ranked running back, and he's in his prime, or I'd say maybe a little older than your prime for running back. He's 28 years old. He's been reliable. He's kind of a veteran for this team's standards. His backup is a younger backup, but he is out at least 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Um, their third string running back who's bumping up is Julius Chestnut, who I don't think is a spoiler because I don't think you know who that is. I don't think that's going to spoil anything for you. But
Nope.
he's had three straight 1,000-yard rushing seasons, an improved offensive line, and this year they have a poor receiving room. So receivers kind of mediocre towards the worst end of the league, and they have a rookie quarterback. So I think they'll be running the ball a lot with this rookie quarterback. Try to take some pressure off of the rookie. Who do you think this team is? Or who do you
Is
think this
this
running back is?
is this Sanders and Chubb?
No. Chubb is not on the Browns. Chubb is on the Texans. So no, it is not the Browns. Any other guesses?
No, sir. I
Okay,
would look
it
like an
is
idiot.
the Tennessee Titans and Tony Pollard. So you have Ty
Um,
J. Spears out for 4 weeks. So yeah, Julius Chestnut's the backup. I think Pollard will see a ton of touches these first few weeks. I don't think that they're going to let Cam Ward throw a ton. I think Cam Ward will probably sit around mid 20 passing attempts. Yeah, the receiving room is Ridley, Lockett, who Calvin Ridley's solid. He's a decent wide receiver one. He's not really elite by any means, but he's good. Tyler Lockett, he's older. Van Jefferson, mediocre. Then you got the rookies like Chimere Dike, who we met, Florida
mhm.
Gator Chimere. And then we also have Alec Iomanner. Yeah, improved offensive line. He's reliable. Three straight 1,000-yard seasons. 28 years old. Good age. So what would you rank that on a scale of 1 to 10, Clayton?
Um, Based on his previous 1,000 yard seasons, I would go in like being 28 and being in his prime.
He's the 25th ranked running back. Do you think he should be drafted above the 25th running back? Does he sound like a top 25 running back?
Yes, he sounds very high up. I would give that a 7.
7 out of 10.
Yep.
All right. My wide receiver is a clear-cut wide receiver one. He's definitely the best receiver on his team. He was the 22nd overall pick in 2022, so he's a former first round pick. He was elite out of college. He had a good rookie season, 850 receiving yards. Then sophomore year, he bumped that up to 1,050. You're not looking up the answer, are you?
No, sir.
You're not looking up 22nd overall pick in 2022?
No, sir.
Okay, I hope not. Um, I think their running back is going to see a smaller workload just because their running back is quite old. And I think they're going to let their quarterback throw the ball just because of their running back's age. And he has a great quarterback. This is the clear wide receiver one on this team. Who do you think this player is going into his third year? Wide receiver 23.
Wide receiver 23.
Yes, he's ranked as the 23rd best receiver. Just can you guess the team? Old running back,
Team old running back.
good quarterback.
So you got uh sir
You can pass. You don't have to.
pass. I'm gonna
All
look
right.
like an idiot here.
It's the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers. Wide receiver Zay Flowers.
Um,
So yeah, he's been constantly improving since his rookie season. He went from 850 to 1050. Could we perhaps see 1250 this season? He's the wide receiver one, but they have D Hop coming in. So Hopkins is a little bit older, didn't have a great season the last couple seasons for the Titans and the Chiefs. So Zay Flowers is still definitely the wide receiver one, but D Hop could, sometimes bringing in a decent wide receiver two can help the wide receiver one, kind of like CeeDee Lamb, I think, with George Pickens. It's going to help CeeDee Lamb. Like less attention will be on Lamb and less attention will be on Flowers with the addition of Hopkins. But yeah, Derrick Henry, he's getting older. I don't really know if they can be giving him 20 touches a game. That just wouldn't really seem smart. It seems like he could easily see an injury sometime soon. I think that they're going to let Lamar pass as much as possible. Zay Flowers going for 1,200 yards this season, I think. Maybe 8 touchdowns or so. Maybe he'll finish as a top 10 receiver. He's being drafted as receiver 23. That seems insanely low. And are you ready for the tight end?
Yes, we are ready for the tight end.
Okay. All right, taking the hat off for
King
the
Henry.
King Henry, but it's Ohio State.
Yeah.
All right. So Ohio State, Derrick Henry. That would have been really interesting. We'll see. Ohio State probably would have won many championships if that was the case.
Yeah.
Or
Real
actually,
championships, unlike Michigan.
I think he came right after Zeke because I think Zeke drafted 2015 and then Henry was drafted 2016. So that would have been interesting to see Zeke and Henry on the same team, kind of like Travion and Quinshawn, but to a whole nother level.
Yeah, on the level, not getting arrested and all that other stuff.
Quinshawn, maybe
My boy.
Travion's been good.
Yeah.
He's been hyped up on the Pats. All right. So the tight end, I think that you'll be able to guess this one. You definitely know who this is. That's a hint. Okay, this tight end is a rookie, and he had 1,200 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. And even though he was a tight end, he had 200 rushing yards, 200 plus rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns at his college. He was drafted 14th overall. He's the clear-cut tight end one. That this team that he's on right now is a weak wide receiver room, weak running, weak running back room besides their starting running back. Their starting running back is pretty elite. But other than that, they don't have depth at running back. They don't have great receivers. Um, and yeah, we've seen many successful rookie tight ends. I think that this is our next successful rookie tight end. We've seen Laporta in 23. We saw Bowers in 24. And in 25, I think it's going to be this guy. He's being drafted as the tight end 10. He's the 10th drafted tight end. I think he could finish as a top five tight end, really.
Is this Kate Stover?
Cade Stover, no. Cade Stover is definitely not the 14th overall pick. You think Cade Stover was a first round pick? I
I don't
didn't
remember.
I didn't even know if he got drafted. This is it's a Big Ten guy. Who was the best tight end in the Big Ten last year? Probably the best tight end in the country.
Best tight end in the country? Was it the Michigan tight end?
Oh no, you're thinking of Loveland. Actually, yeah, he was drafted. Loveland was drafted before this guy, but this guy I think, was better than Loveland.
I don't know. Well, last year?
You don't have to look it up. You can just
I'm
say it.
not.
Tyler Warren.
Um,
You know who that is? Did you watch the Ohio State Penn State game?
yeah, I mean, he's their only guy, Warren, but like,
Yeah, he was literally their only weapon. Aller was just constantly throwing him. He was running the ball. He even had I think 8 pass attempts last year or something. So just based on what I've said, what do you think about Tyler Warren? Although it seems like you don't know who he is. He might be a fake Ohio
where's
State.
he at? What team?
He's on the Indianapolis Colts with Daniel Jones and Anthony
Oh,
Richardson.
no. Sir, this has got to be like a two.
Oh, you don't like Tyler Warren.
Look at his
Last
look
year
at
he
his
had 12.
quarterback.
Last year he had 1,200 receiving yards and 200 rushing yards.
The NFL is a different league.
Yeah,
He's
but
not gonna be able to
this is in the Big Ten. He was playing against
look
great teams.
look. at his quarterbacks. The quarterbacks cannot give him the ball.
I mean, I think when you think about the wide receiver room, you got Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, and you don't have a good running back room. It's just Jonathan Taylor. Tyler Goodson's the backup. I think Tyler Warren could even see rushes as early as week one. We could see Tyler Warren running. I think he's going to get a ton of targets.
We'll get targets. He's not running in the
Like,
NFL.
think
It's
about
a
last
different
year,
league,
Brock
bud.
Bowers. Who were the Raiders quarterbacks last year? You probably don't even
Derek Carr.
know. Derek Carr was on the Saints. He's been on the Saints for like 3 years. Aiden O'Connell. I think Gardner Minshew might have been there last year. Like, the Raiders were just constantly filing in and out casuals, and Brock Bowers went off.
True. I
So
don't know.
readjust your ranking. What do you think? You still think 2 out of 10? He was elite at Penn State. I'm surprised. This is really testing your ball knowledge. You don't know ball. Can you even say you're a true Ohio State fan?
What?
Can you even say you're a true Ohio State fan? That's like me as a Florida fan saying I don't know Jeremiah Smith. Or not
Guys,
Jeremiah Smith. That's like me saying I don't know Ryan
I'll give it
Williams.
a five, but guys, you gotta realize it is 2:53 in the morning, and I'm just like so excited I can't even think right now. Because
Okay.
I'm leaving for the Ohio State game in two
Giving
hours.
excuses. Okay. All right. So those are my four sleeper picks. Clayton didn't love any of them. I think Pollard was your. What did you even rank Zay Flowers? Did I ask you to rank Zay?
Yeah,
What do you rank him? 4.5 or something? Or
yeah.
you gave Dak 4.5.
Dak was a 4.5. Zay was like a 6.
Who was your favorite? I had Dak at QB 12, Pollard QB 20 or running back 25, Zay Flowers wide receiver 23, and Tyler Warren tight end 10. What do you think was the best value pick?
Pollard.
Pollard?
Yeah, I feel like tight end. What Penn State tight end can move up, but like not much.
Yeah, I
Because
think he's kind of capped off like touchdown
yeah,
wise because I don't think the offense is great, but I think he could just see a ton of targets. Um, okay, and I am now gonna screen share. We're gonna go over my fantasy teams and then we will be all done. And you can go ahead and make your game day sign and whatnot. Well, I get the videos ready to post. Um, Let me get my screen ready here. Let me know if you can see it good. Is my face in the way or you can see this pretty good?
I see it pretty good.
Okay. Um, Wait, if I expand it this way, can you see it better now or no?
Doesn't
It
get
looks the
that much.
same.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, so this is my Dynasty League. Do you know how Dynasty Leagues work?
yeah.
Okay, explain it.
Me?
Yeah,
You explain it.
so you don't know how it works?
It's literally just, isn't it just fantasy league?
Yeah, but what's a fantasy Dynasty League?
Is it where like the best team then plays the worst team and stuff? Like,
No. It's just a fantasy league, but you keep your players every year. So there's only one draft. And then next year there's just a rookie draft. The year after there's just a rookie draft. The year after there's just a rookie draft. So it's a one-time thing. So this league is my dynasty league. It's 10 teams. I'm keeping this team. Unless I make trades, I'm keeping this team for all the rest of however long we play, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. So basically, the strat in Dynasty is to kind of get some veterans to compete now, and then some rookies to kind of hold on your bench and to be able to use in the future. But anyways, this is my Dynasty League. It's a $60 a year buy-in. So it's 30 for the year. The winner gets $300. That's 30 per person. And then the other 30 is being put into a pot, and whatever team has the most wins after 5 years gets that pot, which is 1,500. So $60 a year. There's a $5 pot and there's a yearly pot. We'll go down my team. You're gonna rank it on a scale of 1 to 10, okay, Clayton?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Team Gavin Fast, yet to be named. These are my starters. We have Pat Mahomes, Ashton Genty. So my team is really young. I think I have the youngest team in the league by far. Devon Achane, Tet McMillan,
Yes, sir.
Raheed Shaheed. Is that Rashid Shaheed? Sorry. I don't think I've ever had him on any of my fantasy teams. But I just picked him up off of waivers just to play this week to kind of boost me a little. Um, and then I have Tyler Warren, as I just previously mentioned. I like Tyler Warren. There we go. Penn State 6'6", 260, big body.
He's losing you this week.
Oh, versus Miami.
Hmm.
Then we got Dylan Sampson, 20-year-old running back out of Tennessee for the Brownies. Then we got Trey Benson, second-year running back out of Florida State for the Cardinals. Then we got Will Richard as my kicker, Arizona as my defense. They're playing New Orleans this week. New Orleans sucks. Then my bench, we got a really young bench. You ready? We got Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, Bishal Tootin for the Jags out of Virginia Tech, rookie. Rashad White, Keaton Mitchell, who I think is a second year, maybe a third year. Oh, third year. For the Ravens, we got Trey Harris, rookie, who we actually saw play, I believe. He might have been injured in this game. I don't really remember if he got injured this game. Or no, I think he did play. I'm not positive. But that's Trey Harris, a good rookie at Ole Miss. Then we got Travis Hunter on my bench, thinking about starting him. Then we got Jordan Addison, who's suspended, but that's another young receiver, 23 years old. Then we got Mason Taylor, who's the Jets' starting tight end, I believe. They don't really have a lot of good tight ends. Mason Taylor, rookie out of LSU, and then Jake Ferguson for Dallas. What would you rank this out of 10? And just keep in mind, it's a dynasty, so I'm keeping this team. Rookies are valuable. What do you think about
I
it?
would rank I would rank your team as an 8 out of 10.
You like it?
Yeah, I just don't like your quarterback room.
So you don't like Mahomes, Cam Ward, and Caleb Williams.
Cam Ward, I like. The other two no.
Okay.
Patrick
Um,
Mahomes, past his prime, way overrated. We all know that. And then,
Past his prime, he's only look,
well,
29
but
years
like
old.
he's just overrated. It's Patrick Mahomes. Everybody just thinks he's the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Like he's trash.
Who's your
Like,
GOAT? Brady?
well, like who's the GOAT right now?
Who's your GOAT all time? And then who do you think is the best in the league right now?
All time, gotta be Brady. But right now, it's gotta be Joe Shiesty.
Joe over Lamar and Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you as a
Joe hasn't
Packers
started season
fan,
not hurt. Joe's gonna be so good this season. I mean,
but
his defensive line tried to kill him during a practice, but
don't you like the rushing upside of Lamar and Josh Allen?
I mean, a little bit, but like Josh, but like Lamar's good, but like
You
I
like
feel like Joe
Joe?
Burrow's got the
Like
passing ability over everyone.
so Burrow's the best passer in the league.
Yes, he's got the most accuracy.
Okay. So Clayton will rank my dynasty team a 8 out of 10. And then here we go into the ESPN regular leagues, the redraft leagues. All of these are 10 mans. This is my work league. This is only a $20 buy-in. CDs, TDs. We have starting quarterback Baker Mayfield, running backs Devon Achane and Chuba Hubbard for your Carolina
Yes,
Panthers.
sir. Chuba.
And then we got CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, David Njoku for the Brownies, Then we got Tyreek at the flex. He kind of fell in a lot of drafts this year just because of his age, because of the whole Tua situation. He fell to me at 36. I kind of had to take him. I think he's definitely a top 30 fantasy player. We got the Steelers defense. I think they'll be really good against the Jets. We got Matt Gay as my kicker, and then we got Garrett Wilson on the bench. Tyrone Tracy, the starting running back for the Giants, on my bench. Chris Olave on the bench. So didn't even realize we got the Ohio State bros there. And then I have Dak on my bench. I have Dak in a lot of my leagues. Like I said, I like his receiving room. Then we got Ramondre. We got Jordan Addison, who is suspended, but I think when he comes back, he could be explosive. We got JJ McCarthy, who I can kind of pair up with Jordan Addison there if there's a matchup I like. And then we got Ty Spears on IR, who I mentioned in that little Pollard segment. What would you rank this team? These are the starters again, if you want to see the starters.
Um, yeah, so honestly,
This is a 10 man, keep in mind, so it's kind of a
it's
little the starters are gonna be a little better than your 12 mans, a little worse than I don't know. Are you in any this year?
uh not yet,
Okay.
but we're doing them this week. But anyways, yeah, honestly, I'd rank this like I really like it, and I'm ranking a 9 out of 10.
A 9.
You're putting up 140 this week.
Oh, dropping big this week. I believe I'm
Wait,
projected
Baker plays at, oh yeah, your Baker's popping off. Um, A-Chain's gonna pop off. Hubbard's popping off.
I think the only difficult defenses that I had to play are Kansas City and Philly.
Philly.
But I think since Philly will probably be winning that game, I think the Cowboys are gonna have to pass a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
you might
yeah,
have to put in.
I like the Steelers matchup against the Jets. I like Njoku's matchup against Cincy. We know they don't play D.
Yeah.
Chuba, Jacksonville's defense is probably below average. Same with the Colts. Um, yeah, I want to see. I believe I'm projected to win. Yes, I'm projected to win barely. 129. Okay, so you give that a 9 out of 10, you said?
Yes.
All right, let's go to my next league. This is the Cage. So this is a $50 buy-in, 350 to first, 100 to second, and 50 to third. And the punishment is you get the cage. You're stuck in a dog cage. All the league members get to pour things on you, throw things at you, do whatever. And this team is actually very similar. We have Baker starting at quarterback. We have Genty starting running back, Omarion Hampton starting running back, who Omarion, the rookie, will be starting with Najee out due to that eye injury. Then we got Malik Neighbors, who should be playing week one. He just has some minor toe injury. We got Tyreek Hill, Mark Andrews, Chuba again. Texans defense against the Rams, which is kind of scary. Rams have a good offense. I might need to switch that out. Tyler Loop, the rookie kicker, he's been kind of hyped up. Then we got Terry McLaurin. I actually sniped him in this league because this is when he was going through those contract negotiations, A lot of people are questioning him. I got him at 53, and I think he's ranked in like the 30s now on ESPN's ADP list. So I got him at 53. That's kind of a steal. He's on my bench. I might need to make a trade so that I can get him to start for me. Then we got Jameson Williams for the Lions, Caleb Johnson for the Steelers, rookie out of Iowa. Caleb Williams again, Dak Prescott again, Jake Ferguson again, and then Brandon Ayuk, who will be missing a lot of time. It says estimated return October 2nd. I think it'll actually be later than that based on what I've been hearing. But what do you think about this team?
I really like your bench.
I was gonna say, I think
Um,
I like this team better than my last one, and you gave my last one a 9 out of 10. So,
the only issue I have with your team, would be your defense, Texans defense, but
It doesn't
I
really
mean,
matter a whole lot though, because I can just swap them out.
yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, I could swap them out for Dolphins versus the Colts, Commanders versus the Giants, something like that.
Yeah,
Jets
you're
versus the
fine.
Steelers. So what do you think?
I I don't think I can go 10 out of 10, right?
I mean, if you think it's perfect, it's perfect.
Give me a 10 out of 10. 10. Crown him.
Attaboy, getting the
Crown the
crown.
boy.
The crown is coming out. Give me a 10 out of 10. Terry McLaurin, Ohio State Buckeye, so he's wearing the Buckeye crown. Why not? All right, my last team, and then we'll be done with the second episode. Whoops. This team is yet to be named. It is just Gavin's great team for now. And here we go again with Baker. All three of my ESPN leagues. It looks like I have Baker. And then we have Chase Brown starting running back for Cincy, Chuba again, CeeDee Lamb again, Brian Thomas, who I actually sniped at 18th overall. I think he's projected like 14th. So I really like that pick. He was really good last year as a rookie. Look at that. Almost 1,300 as a rookie last year. Trevor Lawrence. I like that. Then we got George Kittle as my starting tight end. Calvin Ridley, wide receiver one for the Titans with Cam Ward. Jets defense versus Pitt. Tyler Loop again at kicker. Then my bench, Mark Andrews off the bench. Matthew Golden, who could be wide receiver one. He was their first round pick. First time Packers picked in the first round, a receiver in the first round in a long time. So that means they really see something that they like. Javonte Williams starting running back for Dallas. Austin Eckler starting running back for Washington. Cam Scatabo backup running back, but I think soon to be starting running back for the Giants. Could be better than Tracy. Then we got Dak again, Jake Ferguson again. So I could use the Dak and CD stack here if I want to go big or go home one of these weeks. But yeah, what do you think about this team? I got Chuba again, who you seem to like. I got Baker again, who you seem to like.
I'll give this a 9.5 just because of your bench. Your bench throws it off.
Okay,
This
it
is the
would be a
best starting
10.
lineup that I feel like you have,
It'd be a
but your
10
bench,
if there's a better bench.
your bench is terrible.
I agree. This is definitely the best tight end I have in all my leagues.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas was a good snipe for my starting lineup. Yeah, I really like these starters. Could improve my flex a little bit, but I don't mind Ridley at all. He's definitely the wide receiver one in Tennessee.
I'm not a huge fan of Scatabo popping off, but I mean I like how you have him as the bench as an investment just in case he starts
Yeah,
popping off, you know.
that's
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 always
a
a safe.
strategy. I'd
Yeah,
say that's definitely a strategy. Draft some young running backs.
just in
Like,
case he starts to have a lifetime game.
yeah, some high risk, high reward like Scatabo and Javante. Like some guys who could
Yeah.
definitely pop off. Same with Golden, or could be on waivers by week 5. Eckler was kind of just a safer pick. Um, but yeah, good tight ends on this team. So yeah, you like all my teams, it seems, but you don't like my sleeper picks. All right.
Yeah.
Anything to add? Any NFL dark horse picks? Anything, anybody you think could make the playoffs, miss the playoffs?
Um, Missed the playoffs.
Yeah, who do you think is good that's gonna miss the playoffs?
You know,
Who?
Missed the playoffs is gonna be the Ravens.
Whoa. Okay. I think that's my Super Bowl pick. I think that they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
All right, good for
Why
you,
do you think
bud.
they're gonna miss the playoffs? You think there's
I
gonna
just
be an
think
injury or
Lamar is past his prime.
he past his prime? He's in his prime. He's how old is he?
Dude, this Lamar hype has to stop.
He's only 28. He had an insane season last year.
I'm calling it. He's gonna snap something while running.
Okay, so you're saying the way the Ravens would miss would be a Lamar injury or Derrick Henry
Yeah, he's
injury.
gonna get hurt.
Okay.
And then
Who do you think could sneak into the playoffs?
sneak in. I mean, I know they're 50-50 pretty much every year. Steelers are in.
Steelers are in. You like Aaron Rodgers?
Yep, Steelers are in. As long
Mm.
as he doesn't tear his Achilles week one.
Okay, so if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, they're in.
Yes.
All right. Um, I might as well. We have 4 minutes, so I might as well give a sleeper pick to miss and a sleeper to make. I'll say the Commanders fall off. I don't think that their receiver room is great. I don't think their running back room is great. I think after Jaden Daniels, everybody has rookie film on him now. I think he could have a sophomore slump. Defense is not great either. What do you think about the Commanders? You think they can miss it, or you think they're a lock to make it?
I think they'll miss.
You think they'll
I
miss
just,
too?
they'll miss for sure.
And then a sleeper team to make it. Give me, hmm, give me the Raiders. You have Brock Bowers, second year. Ashton Genty was just a huge pick. What was he, pick number four or so? And then what you have Jacoby Myers if ends up staying. You have they just picked up Amari Cooper. Their defense is not great, but you still have Max Crosby. So yeah, we could see Geno make a statement again, take that team to the playoffs. I don't think that they need to be crazy good. I think the Chargers are kind of beat up. You know, they just lost their star. I think he's a tackle, Rashawn Slater. I don't think the Chargers are really great. I think the Chiefs, you know, they're missing Rashi Rice for a little bit. Could end up being even longer. Yeah, I think the Raiders could definitely sneak in as like a little 10-7 wild card team. You think it's possible? You don't like Genty? You don't like Brock Bowers?
You know, I like them both, but it's Shinty's first year, and I don't think he'll get Rookie of the Year. It's gonna go to Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter's offensive rookie of the year
Yes,
over Cam Ward, over Travion, over Hampton.
yes,
Okay,
and primetime baby. And then um I just don't Ashton Genty, I don't know. How good is their line?
not great, but I mean, Bowers did great as a rookie last year. You're bringing in Geno as a real quarterback. I'd say it's possible. If their defense is mediocre, offense is mediocre, they luck box their way through a few close wins against the Chiefs or the Chargers. I think they're in.
Yeah.
Even the Broncos are a little shaky with their running back room, their receiver room. Bo Nix could have a sophomore slump. I think the Raiders could split all three series. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos go 1-1 against all of them and somehow make the playoffs. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
So,
I can see that happening. I mean, I see your point from there. Yeah.
okay. So only a minute left. Anything you have to add?
Nothing to add.
All right. So this is the end of episode 2. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. See ya.
See you guys.